What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in here to Sneaker News. We're about to unbox what's right in front of me right now. As you can tell, it is the Nike Kyrie 4, the 4th signature shoe for Kyrie Irving. The shoe just released in the confetti colorway, which we're going to take a look at here, and it's going to come soon in a black ice colorway, which we'll unbox over here. Just to talk a little bit more about the shoes, it is designed by Ben Netankom. He is one of Nike's newer designers. I mean, he's been with the brand for a long time, working under Jordan Brand as well as in their innovation kitchen. But the Kyrie 4 is his first actual signature basketball shoe. He's designed shoes such as the Kobe Mentality, the LeBron Witness. So it's clear that Nike has definitely entrusted him to handle shoes for their top flight athletes. But the Kyrie 4, again, it is his first signature shoe. It just dropped, and we're here to show you a closer look at what's probably going to be one of the best basketball shoes of 2018. Here at the top, it is the confetti colorway, so let's go with that first. Now, it's called the confetti colorway because it's actually inspired by Kyrie Irving after Game 5 of the NBA Finals this past season. He walked off the court and grabbed a handful of confetti and put it in his pocket. And the reason why he did that is because he needed some sort of extra motivation to kind of come back harder for the next finals. Of course, things have definitely changed for Kyrie Irving. You know, he requested a trade and now he's with the Boston Celtics. But this colorway, a preheat of sorts, an introduction to a new signature shoe, which Nike has been doing, is the confetti. It's, in our opinion, a great way to introduce a brand new signature shoe with a wild colorway. Obviously it has some connection to the whole What The theme, where they take alternate color blocking and add different design aesthetics. But here we have the purple, and on the upper is little notes and motivational quotes that sort of play into the whole confetti theme. And on this side you have a bright volt with like a magenta pink, and if you look at the tongues, there's actually a pretty dope gradient on the gradient effect on the sole, on the tongue, sorry, and on the heel you have the Kyrie logos. Moving quickly on to this colorway, we have the black ice colorway. It's sort of like a continuation of last year's introductory Kyrie 3 release. This one is obviously a simple black upper, a white sole, you have a white swoosh here, and you have speckled midsoles in teal and purple, so it kind of has like an aquash theme. You have engineered mesh on the toe box, you have leather on the heel, and suede in the toe box. So a lot of people have been saying that the shoes are a lot similar to the previous 3 models, and there's a reason why they do that, because the Kyrie Irving signature line is one of Nike's top sellers, and they need to ensure that those numbers are not only met but actually exceeded for 2018. So they can't release a shoe that's a little too crazy. They will make some considerable innovative upgrades, and for the Kyrie 4, the most notable upgrade is not only this very jagged, toothy midsole design, but this huge zigzag on the sole. And the technical term for this is decoupling, and what that does is it basically splits the whole sole down longitudinally from toe to heel, and it allows the medial side, and the lateral side act completely independently. And the reason why they do that is because Kyrie Irving, he makes a lot of sharp cuts in the court. If you are a fan of Kyrie Irving, you've seen him sort of surgically kind of take down opposing defenses, and he stays really low to the ground. He drags his feet under hardwood, and his feet are always in this position, or in this position, or in this position, or in this position. And that's the reason why they have the rounded soles. So if you can kind of extrapolate this zigzag and your foot in that position, it adds more stability. So this shoe is definitely served for Kyrie Irving. It ensures that he doesn't lose, any step. There's no slippage, and not that any of us really have a game like Kyrie Irving, but it's definitely important to kind of make sure that the athlete gets what he needs. Another important thing to point out is that there's Zoom Air on the heel. A lot of you guys are fans of Zoom Air, and there's little visible windows right here and this midsole that wraps up, that's something that Leo Chang introduced with the Kyrie 1, and it's sort of become like the statement detail for the Kyrie signature line, as has the curved heel. So this shoe retails for $120, as did this confetti release. This one releases on December 20th, and the confetti is already sold out. It dropped this past weekend on December 15th and 16th at Foot Locker and House of Hoops. This is going to be a general release, and it's going to release in men's and kids and toddler sizes, and it's what you call a GR. So we don't expect these to sell out, but in terms of them being purchased, there will be a lot of sales. There are a lot of Kyrie fans out there. He's kind of like the lone wolf doing the anti-KD, where he kind of goes away from the winning team and kind of starts his new path. So there's a lot of people out there who sort of fall in line with Kyrie's thinking. Our personal takes on the shoe, it's, we're pretty impressed. It's a good looking shoe. It's nothing too different from the previous models, but again, they're deliberate with that. Nike needs to make sure that the Kyrie 4 is going to be a top seller again, so they're not going to go too crazy with it. They'll make some obvious upgrades, but it's not going to be too different. In terms of colorways, you can expect, the Chinese New Year. You can expect All-Star, BHM, Easter. Nike's always comes correct with the colorways and the themes. But just our general take on the Kyrie 4, we think it's going to be a great shoe. Thanks for watching this unboxing video. Let us know what you think by leaving a comment. Do you like the black ice version? Do you like the confetti version? And make sure you subscribe and of course like this video. So thanks.